CBS News Miami.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Nasha Sherman, and welcome to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. Let's take a look at today's top stories.
Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
And taking a live look at downtown Miami, look at those clouds. We're still seeing a few showers across South Florida, but we could be bracing for even more downpours soon. Let's get right to Next Weather meteorologist Shane Hinton. So Shane, how is this all timing out for us?
Well, Naja, it looks like we're kind of falling into that weather pattern where we're going to have to dodge those showers left and right for the next couple of days. So today we've seen some scattered showers, nothing heavy or severe, but there is still the potential for some localized heavy rain and maybe even a few rumbles of thunder. Tomorrow, that rain chance continues, and that's actually going to be another next weather alert day for us. And then on Thursday, that final round of rain will move through ahead of our cold front that's going to change things up for the weekend. Now, take a look at this. This is our rainfall threat for today, really through the evening. Some slow-moving storms could create some areas of flooding. I do need to explain this graphic a little bit. Everywhere you see in the green is not going to experience flooding. It means the ingredients are present for flooding if we get the right setup here. Right now, you can see the radar is mostly dry, but we do still have a few light sprinkled showers in Broward and Miami-Dade County. As we take a look down to the Keys, it's much lighter in nature, if anything at all, with temperatures mostly sitting in the lower 80s right now. Here are some of those light to moderate downpours that we're tracking. They're moving in from the ocean and then continuing to push out further inland. Now, right now, I mentioned there's nothing severe, but that disturbance is going to continue moving in from the Atlantic, and then up to our north and west, there's that cold front. That's going to help to eventually clear out our conditions, but we've got to wait a couple of days for that to happen. So let's take a look at your rainfall threat for tomorrow. Look at this. It's slightly wider. So once again, the ingredients will be present in Miami-Dade and Broward counties, but it's not going to be impacting or concerning for the Keys. Tonight, that rain chance is still going to linger. You might hear an isolated rumble of thunder, but most of you would probably be dealing with some on and off showers. The shower and thunderstorm chance carries over for tomorrow, roughly once about a 50 to 60% chance. Our rain chances will taper off for the back half of Thursday as that cold front swings through, and that's going to leave us with cooler and drier conditions. Kind of timing out the showers for you. I think we could still deal with a 20% chance for a shower or storm throughout the next several hours. Overnight, we'll hold on to a scattered rain chance as well. This is walking you throughout the afternoon. It looks very deja vu-like, very similar to what we saw today. But once again, if we get one of those heavier storms or slower moving storms to develop, that's where that flood risk would be. Now, in regard to how much rainfall we could see, well, it looks like Broward County has the highest potential in the northeastern edge of the county. Up to 3 inches of rainfall will be possible. But once again, that's not a guarantee. That just means the potential is there. Tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up in the lower 70s. I don't know about you, but I thought I felt pretty sticky this morning. Unfortunately, the humidity is going to stick around. Tomorrow, as we walk you through the day, you'll notice that afternoon highs are going to be very similar to today, upper 70s to lower 80s. By the time you're going back down into the evening, we drop down into the mid 70s. As we take a look at tomorrow's afternoon highs, a little bit above average, but upper 70s to lower 80s. So that's the ballpark we've been playing in for the past couple of afternoons. As we take a look at your 7-day forecast, we'll hold on to the upper 70s and lower 80s, with once again tomorrow being a next weather alert day. As we look ahead to the weekend, we drop into the lower 70s for our afternoon highs, and look at that, our mornings drop back down to the 50s.
The mayor of Sunny Isles Beach is reacting to a new study from the University of Miami. It found that luxury beachfront condos and hotels are sinking at unexpected rates. The research identified 35 buildings that have sunk as much as 3 inches between 2016 and 2023. They're located in Surfside, Bal Harbour, Miami Beach, and Sunny Isles Beach. The mayor of Sunny Isles Beach says the city has been inspecting luxury high-rises and hotels, and they were built to the nation's highest standards. CBS News Miami's Joan Murray will have more on the story. Look for her report coming up tonight on CBS News Miami at 6. The Miami Marlins are spreading holiday cheer with their annual Holiday Wishes Party. The smiles and joy on those children's faces is enough to warm anyone's heart. CBS News Miami's Morgan Reiner reports from Lone Depot Park in Miami, where there was lots of holiday wishes that came true today.
Imagine having this whole arena for you and your friends to run around. Now add in the MLB players and presents. It was the perfect day for these kids. Kids the Marlins Foundation said could use the extra smile. If you ask the kids, nothing quite beats this. A day at Lone Depot Park opening gifts. and playing games with Marlins players.
How happy they are, the smiles that you get from them when you give them a gift, and for the pictures that you take with them, and just spending the time with them, sitting down at the ornament making station as well. You just see the joy that they have.
It's something extra close to pitcher Jesus Luzardo's heart.
Well, I grew up in Broward County, so I went to Stoneman Douglas and grew up here, so this hits home for me.
The Marlins Foundation said they pick kids they know need the extra cheer this holiday season.
And we always target low-income schools because we know a lot of those students don't get as many gifts as, some families that have more. So we always want to take the opportunity to bring them, give them gifts, spend some time on the field, which is a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And thanks to the help of Florida Blue, 110 kids will go home with presents. Now this year, in addition to bringing in a local school from Miami, they also brought in a school from Palm Beach County, so kids across South Florida really feel the holiday joy. In Miami, Morgan Reiner, CBS News, Miami.
And stay with us, we'll be right back. Police in Madison, Wisconsin are trying to piece together what led to yesterday's deadly shooting at a small private Christian school. One student and one teacher were killed and half a dozen others were hurt. Police say the shooter, a 15-year-old girl, is also dead from an apparent suicide. CBS News Miami's Ian Lee has the latest.
Investigators in Madison, Wisconsin say they'll spend today combing through items taken from the home of the teenage girl they say carried out Monday's school shooting.
We'll look through her social media, talk to some of her friends, and really try to piece together how a 15-year-old was able to do something like this.
Police say officers arrived just minutes after a second grader called 911 about an active school shooter at the small private school shortly before 11 a.m.
Got a call coming in at Abundant Life Christian Church that's advising someone was shot.
Police say one teenage student and one teacher were killed and at least 6 other people were wounded.
It was basically lunchtime.
This second grader says she heard commotion from the shooting, including a teacher shouting.
She was screaming like, "Ah, my leg, help, help."
Nora's dad waited hours to be reunited with her and her brother, who is also a student at the school.
Seeing 10, 12, 15 ambulances really scared me, thinking that one of my children might be the one, but it's really sad for the people that were there. I'm grateful that it's not mine, but it's really sad, and it's going to take a lot of time.
Authorities identified the shooter as 15-year-old Natalie Ruppnow, who went by Samantha. Police say she was pronounced dead on the way to the hospital, adding that a 9mm handgun was recovered from the scene. Her family is cooperating with the investigation. Ian Lee, CBS News, Madison.
The FBI and Homeland Security have sent new technology to detect those mysterious drones above New Jersey. Sightings have been reported in at least 6 states now, and the FBI sifted through more than 5,000 tips in just the last few weeks. The Federal Aviation Administration released a video explaining the rules for drone operation. It's an attempt to educate the public. The FBI also warned people not to aim laser or weapons at suspected drones. And now to Fins on CBS Miami. The Dolphins announced good news regarding wide receiver Grant Dubose. As you might recall, he was carried off the field after a head injury, but initial tests have come back positive. No word on whether he has been released from the hospital. And don't forget, we got you covered Sunday when the Dolphins take on the San Francisco 49ers. It all begins at 11 a.m. with the Coach Mike McDaniel Show. That is followed by Dolphins Weekly Live at 11:30. Kickoff is at 4:25. Followed by 5th quarter after the game on CW Miami 33. And that's your CBS News Miami Quickcast. I'm Naja Sherman. Stay tuned for more news right here on CBS News Miami and have a great day.